When we start the pre-match show, we were talking about how Afghanistan is going in favourites, second best team. Bangladesh have quietly come out and done what they needed to do. 4 changes. We spoke about how are these panic buttons, and whatever said and done, we were speaking advantage Afghanistan, but Bangladesh have proven everyone wrong.
Absolutely, and I think when you think of what has happened today, and the fact that maybe every fan is going to be climbing onto me, you and Rohan Gavaskar saying that, look, we told you, Bangladesh is good enough. Nobody questioned the fact that they were not good enough. It's a question of what you can do consistently.
Yes.
And when the chips were down, it was a must-win game, not that they're out of the woods yet, what Bangladesh have managed to achieve, just they got off to a great start, 87 in the first 10. Yes, not possibly the kind of finish that they wanted, but Rohan made a very valid point at the end of the day. If you can win the game, you silence everyone.
That's all that
matters. That's exactly what we're going to do.
But
get silent.
But we also spoke about the fact in the halfway shows that they may go on to win the game, but when they get back into the dressing room and when they have a debrief of how this game went, they will look at those last 10 overs, the back 10 overs,
Yes.
when they batted from 87 to 1 with 9 wickets in hand. What are the areas you can improve? Even though you've got points on the board, you won the game. What are the areas that you can improve? As far as the bowling and fielding was concerned, no problem.
Today.
But they will be looking to improve on those last 10.
No, but if you look at it, you think of what Bangladesh did, 87 for 1, and then 60 odd or 70 odd. And then think of what Afghanistan have done, 61 in the power play. And during the comm box, we said maybe they forgot the car keys, they didn't know how to turn the ignition on. They never got out of the gates. What were they doing in the first 6 overs? What were they trying to do? And then they had to do everything in the back 10. So they've literally done the opposite of what Afghanistan have done.
We'll have a look at those numbers.
Sorry, Bangladesh have done.
That's exactly what you're talking about. The first 6 in the power play, 27. 27 for 2. You cannot, Rohan, have a power play like this.
And the first 3 was, I think, 5 or 6 runs.
And this is exactly what I'm trying to say, is that if Bangladesh had batted better in that last 10, the game would have been over in the first 6.
Yes.
When you're at 27 for 2 and you're chasing 180, the game's done and dead then. But because they were chasing only 154, they were still in the hunt after a really bad power play. And we, as you said, 1 ball here or there, 1 no ball or another boundary here or there, and the result could have been different. That's how close the game was, even though Afghanistan had a really bad power play. And that's an area that Bangladesh should want to improve, saying that, listen, we've had a fantastic bowling power play when we bowled, but we were not out of the woods because the last 10 overs that we batted, that's cost us. So that's something that they would want to improve on.
Because we know they've got Omar Zai. We spoke about it in the comm box. They've got Rashid. They can bat deep, but I feel that turning point was that run out, because when you make things happen in the field and Karim Jannat got run out, it was Hassan who got him out. That kind of just changed things around for Bangladesh.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is why you have to give all the credit to the way they hustled in their while they were bowling and their fielding. It was spot on. Look, under pressure, it's very warm out there. You can see they're all literally drenched in sweat. Just the way they fielded, as you said, Karim Jannat, that piece of brilliance at that time, and then it just lifts everything around. Suddenly you're thinking that ball should have gone for 4, and you get a wicket out of it, and then you create this sort of despondency in the opposition and panic, which we all like to use as a word. I think that is brilliant. That is exactly what you want. And this is what Bangladesh is capable of. When you think of what Nasum did, just the way Nasum has bowled, 2 for 11 of 4 overs. Rishad Hussain picking up crucial wickets, 2 for 18. Remember, he didn't have the best of games. I think the first game it was. And then the way he's picked himself up. And these are all crucial bowlers going forward. These are the future of Bangladesh cricket, and that is what you want them to do on a consistent basis, because the underlying word is they're capable.
Yes.
If you're not capable, nobody's expecting anything out of you. Because you're so good, because you can do it, it's just the consistency which needs to get better and better for them.